Hey, welcome back to Jake's Jeep and Classic Car channel. So where we left off last time was that we replaced the head gasket and started it up. It was smoking still, and I was concerned about that. I've hit the forums, done some research. Apparently that is somewhat normal. What I'm hearing is I didn't run it long enough. So today we're going to run it 45 minutes to an hour and see if it clears up. I've put a new temperature gauge in, so we fix that leak and we don't have water spraying everywhere. So let's see what we get. Hopefully it works out. We've got nothing to lose at this point. The other thing that we've done is we took the thermostat out. Actually, we replaced the whole thermostat housing with one without one, so that it wouldn't necessarily restrict the flow if it was stuck closed. I didn't want it to overheat, and just one less thing to worry about. Number 2 spark plug was off. That doesn't help matters. Let's try that. So we're going to pull number 1 out, see if we're getting spark on it, and go from there. So we are getting spark. I saw it spark. That's great. Alright, so we've tightened all those down. We're going to try it again, see if we get anything. So if we're getting spark, we're either not getting enough air, and it's too rich, or we got not enough gas, and it's too lean. It's the only 2 things I can think of. I just opened this up, open the choke up. I don't know, let's see if that works. Just like nothing. Put what you think it is in the comments below. Nothing at all. No idea. Okay, so I just put some gas in it in case we were out of gas. Hopefully that wasn't it, but let's hit start a few times, see what we get. Good news is it's not leaking out anymore. Bad news is can't get it started. Take this loose again. And most of the time it would be flowing gas out. Let's see if any gas is coming out. I don't know. Oh yeah, it's got gas. That's a good sign. Not a good sign to bathe your firewall with gasoline, but it'll evaporate. May take some paint with it, but should be alright. Alright, let's see if we can get it. I don't know. We're running out of daylight here. May not happen today. That's a good sign. I guess I was just out of gas. about a minute. We got 59 more minutes to go. Alright, so it wasn't doing any smoke. Now we got a little bit. Still call that white. And you can kind of see there is moisture coming out of that tailpipe right now. So we're just going to let that run. It's definitely running a little rough right now, but that's what we're going to just monitor and make sure that's still water coming out of there. We definitely have a squeak up here as well. Not sure if it's the fan, water pump, or crankshaft, or the generator. One of them is squeaking pretty good. Hopefully that'll kind of settle down as we run it a little bit. Currently we are at about 5 minutes running time. So far so good. Alright, hopefully you can kind of see that. We're shooting the block by 81 degrees. Exhaust is running 205. Head sitting at 89. Definitely some valves ticking. But it's just kind of rolling along. We're just running it on. We're just running it on idle right now. Leave any comments and leave any concerns in the comments below if any of these squeaks or tickings concern you. So leave in the comments below, do I roll with it like this, or should I continue working it? So we're at the 10-minute mark. It's definitely smoothed out a lot. Still a little bit of rumbling here and there. Let's check the temperature on it. Temperature gauge has not moved. That's not a good sign. But then again, I don't have a thermostat in here. And it actually feels pretty cool. So let's see what we get. Not a whole lot of oil in there, that's good. 250 on the exhaust. Crank down here is at 69. Tailpipe's at 243. Let's give it a little gas to see what we can get. Definitely blowing smoke now. Still getting moisture here on that tailpipe, so perhaps there just is water in the system. I don't know. I'm not going to touch that though. Okay, so it's been running 15 minutes or so. Temperature gauge shows nothing. That's not good. Gentle presses on the gas. Looks like we've got some good amps, good oil pressure. Oh, and that did it. Let's see what color we got over here. I don't know, white. definitely sticking in there. Not real happy about that, but it's alright. It's only 90 degrees. Well, 116. So I've heard that when you don't have thermostat in, it takes forever for it to get up to temperature, and so maybe that's the case right now. Not sure, but yeah, so we're just gonna go with it. Okay, so we're running in about 25 minutes. Temperature gauge not working, brand new. Let's give it a little gas. Definitely still got moisture in it. We're gonna let that run for about 5 minutes at that speed. So it was just reading 162. There you go. So you can kind of see it smoking like crazy there. Definitely feel some heat. That's not awful. Let's see if we got any oil in there. Make sure we got water down in there too. So about the same as it was. There's a little bit of oil in there. You see that bubble floating by, or that glob floating by? It's about what it has been. It has not gotten severely worse. So not sure what that really says. Might have a little blow by with this gasket, and we might just go with it. Now that we've kind of gotten it pretty hot, there ain't nothing. Look at that. I like that. Alright, so let's give it a little throttle. Look at all that. Well, that's a lot of smoke right there. For it being running 30 minutes, I think we still got a leak. Oh, it's getting close to supper time. We've been running about 35 minutes. 182.16. So hard to get a good number. 160. 135. 150. 130. So just real quick, I think we got a problem. I got a lot of oil. That was clear water when I started. Look at all that oil in there, how cloudy it is. So I think we're getting some blow by for sure. Probably have to address that, but that's for another day. I appreciate y'all watching. Y'all take care. It's time for supper.